So, Jonah, how are you?
Fantastic.
I'm surprised you are.
Okay.
After the cyanide.
Yeah. Oh no, that was a dark time of my day today.
It was alright. Passed through nicely.
Okay.
Anyway, talking topics. Let's talk about the Xbox One backwards compatibility.
That's a thing.
That is a thing, and it's a very awesome thing.
Yes, I'm happy for it.
Now, backwards compatibility has been around for the Xbox One for a while now with Xbox 360. But today, as of Tuesday, October 24th, the original Xbox finally got some games on there.
What games?
Well, I have a list right here. I'm using my cheat sheet, which is my phone. But we have Black, Blood Rain 2, Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge, Dead to Rights, Fusion Frenzy, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, which is a funny-ass title, The King of Fighters Neo Wave,
Ooh.
Ninja Gaiden Black, which is a hard-ass game, Prince of Persia The Sands of Time, which is a fun game, Psychonauts, which is actually getting a sequel soon, Red Faction 2, Sid Meier's Pirates, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Have you played any of these games?
I have played none of these games.
Why?
Actually, I played Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't heard of a lot of these games, especially Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I'm very interested in that one, though.
Did you ever have the original Xbox at all?
No, I never had it. I played a lot of games when I was a kid over friends' houses.
Mm-hmm.
Because I only had a Nintendo 64 until I got the PS2 late in the PS2 era.
Yeah.
And I only really played like Dragon Ball games on the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
And Sly.
So
those are the only games I really had.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Sly was a PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah. The for me I was PS2. That's all I had. That's all I could afford. I didn't even expect I was ever gonna get an Xbox, but Halo, everyone was talking about Halo and everything like that. And I like the idea that you can have 4 players, and with PlayStation you had to have the adapter.
Yeah.
And not a lot of games were coming out for 4. You couldn't use the 4 players on PS2. Some games, not all games, but I heard you can do that with Xbox. So then my brother and I pitched in, we got an Xbox, and it was just history, man. You can system link that, so you had like 8 players. It was amazing. Great system. Fantastic.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Out of this list, I played Black, Crimson Skies. I guess that's the fighter pilot game. I think I played a demo of that. Dead to Rights. I think I played a demo of that. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I don't even know what the hell that was. That's just a funny name. Grab him by the Ghoulies.
Yeah.
King of Fighters. Obviously, that's a fighting game. Ninja Gaiden Black. I played a little bit of that.
Psychonauts actually sounded familiar, but then I remembered that I was thinking about Scribblenauts. Which was like a Wii U launch title or something.
It was a Scribble version.
Yeah.
They took the early concept art and then they made it into a game.
Okay.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Okay, so you just tricked me.
Yeah.
I believed you.
Well, Scribblenauts, like scribbling ideas.
Oh, okay.
I lost them, fellas.
I'm gone.
Anyway, Ninja Gaiden Black, like I said, that was a hard game. I didn't really play too much of that. I think a friend had that. Prince of Persia, I played that, beat that. It was a good time. I liked it. I liked the the time warping and everything like that you could do, or the replay, and the wall run. That was neat. Red Faction 2, my buddy had that for PS2 actually. That was fun. We played a lot of that. Sid Meier's Pirates, never played that. And Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. My brother Chris, he played the heck out of that game. I watched him play it. I wasn't too into those types of games, but I tried playing it a couple times. It's a fun ass game. It's just that's a game you got to sit down and.
What kind of game is it? Is it a RPG? Or...
RPG.
Oh, okay.
It's it's an RPG. It's like Mass Effect.
Like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it's cool. You can pick either the good, if you're gonna go towards the good side, the dark side, stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
might give that a try.
It's a really good game. Actually, it's funny. I was saying at the time I didn't play it, but I actually hunted down the original game earlier this year. So I have the original game, so now I can play it.
Hell yeah!
So that's awesome. And I actually have an original Xbox, so that's why I got it too. But I don't know what to play it on. Actually, speaking of the backwards compatibility, it's great because the system uses an emulation, so it actually has the ability to upgrade these games. So the textures look better.
Yeah.
A little better colors and everything like that. So that's awesome. So, now I can play it on the Xbox One if I want to.
Yeah, with better resolution. I guess that it has more pixels on screen. So I guess it'll look sharper.
Yeah, it looks sharper. And, it's funny because you look at Xbox and you're like, oh, that's not too bad. But then you go back and play the games. You're like, oh, wow, yeah, that's, the the graphics, it's like, wow, I remember them looking just a little bit better. I mean, they're still good for the time, but, you know, looking side to side of the enhancements versus the original, there's definitely a difference. So that's cool that they actually did that. And there was an article, actually, that you were reading and I was reading about what went into the backwards compatibility. Because you look at, like, Sony, right? They don't even want to talk backwards compatibility, which is a shame. But these guys
have been working on it for a long time before the Xbox was even had the name Xbox One. And they actually had to build some of the code into it to make the backwards compatibility work. So it's been a part of the system, like the roots of this backwards compatibility has been in the system for a while, and they just had to build on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually had some issues getting like test subjects for the system because they don't own any of these games,
right?
So they had to like go send out feelers for people that would send them a game, like let them use a game to test for backwards compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the people that sent them that allowed them to use it was Castle Crashers, whoever owns Castle Crashers.
Mm-hmm.
And that was their guinea pig game. And I think one of the devs said that you wouldn't want to play him for cash in Castle Crashers, because he played that game so much while testing it. He just became so good at it.
There was something too where they talking about people testing it that not all games worked really well, and I think there was something where like a tester was actually playing a game at 1 frame a second,
and he finished it.
The game.
He beat it.
Like that is
or the level. I don't know, one of those.
Yeah, but that is crazy. Imagine trying to play a game at 1 frame per second, just trying to test it. See, all those that want to be a game tester, you don't realize that. All right, so you're given a few levels to play. You play those levels a million times.
You have to try to break that level.
You have to try to break the level. Try to find anything that's going to hurt the game. You have to find all the secrets, everything. And that's, try playing a game you don't like over and over and over again. And that's what a game tester's life is like.
Oh, man, they made me play Skyrim over and over again, try to debug that.
It's not like the movie Grandma's Boy, which makes it look awesome.
Yeah.
But, all right, so anything else from that?
Yeah, the thing that really caught my attention, aside from the fact that these guys seem to care a lot about the backwards compatibility.
Yeah, which is awesome.
It's not just a business thing. It's something they really want to do.
Which is good because you think about it. It's not like something that it's going to be around and then that's that. It's actually they want it to be around for a long time. They're going to put the effort into it. They really care and they're passionate about it. And it's just funny how you see Xbox doing this. They may not be coming out with the best AAA exclusive games right now compared to PlayStation, but at least they're doing all the right things. They're looking at backwards compatibility, which to me is huge because I have a lot of games on my shelf from Xbox 360 and Xbox that I want to play. And I don't have an Xbox 360 anymore, and I just got an Xbox One, so I'm really excited that I can actually play those games again.
Yeah, that's one thing about Xbox. I'm not a big fan of the console, but I'm a fan of the people behind its attitude towards the console.
Right.
And how they're developing for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing I saw from the article that I thought was interesting is a couple of issues they ran into while trying to get some licenses for backwards compatible games.
Yes, which a lot of people forget that it's not just a matter of, oh, hey, let's just pull this game out of a vault, do some coding and make it work. You actually have to go and search for the licensing.
Yeah. So one of the things is some of the music or other licenses for that game, like I guess if it was a game that was like based on a different property, if those licenses expired, that's going to be difficult to get that game available for your backwards compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the publishers that made those games might not exist anymore, like THQ, or
right?
Something. So that might be difficult to get something for those kind of games. And the funniest one for me was titles lost contracts because those contracts were on actual paper.
Mm-hmm.
So those physical contracts were gone and they can't find them. So like, oh, that's gone forever.
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
But it's like funny, you picture like someone just writing the contract on a napkin and shaking hands. Keep this forever. Next thing he just like throws it away. Oh crap, did I need that? So it's interesting because, the list here that they have for the OG backwards compatibility, most of these games are like you remember and good. Some games are like, they're mediocre, I guess. So I guess really it's not that they chose these games, but these games might be just the ones they could get the licensing to right away. And these, they're saying, I mean, this is a big list. And if you actually own these games, you can play them no problem. But they also offer them on the online for a digital copy. So you can just purchase them again. Obviously, they're not going to be like full-fledged price games, but which is awesome if you still own these games. And, you know, they may not be working on them as fast as they are with the Xbox 360s, or coming out with a bunch of them like the 360. But the next batch that they're saying should be out in spring 2018. Which isn't bad, because not a lot of people are probably going to be looking to play these original games right away.
Yeah.
You know, they're more or less interested, and if they're interested in backwards compatibility, like 360 games, because the catalog for that was awesome as well. So yeah, but it's great to know that they're really putting their effort into it, and they're not just, you know, oh yeah, we'll put a few games out and test. But what's cool, like I said, they also enhance the games, and, you know, with the Xbox One X, that's going to enhance the games even more, and they might even have 4K possibilities with these games as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's all emulation, you know what I mean? So they can, if they can tweak it out, and if they're putting that much heart into it, they can. It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. There's going to be no achievements though for these. Obviously, they I don't think they ever had achievements for these anyway.
Okay, now you know what? Forget everything I said. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Jonah is an achievement hunter, and I just broke his dreams.
Oh god, I hate achievements because I like them being there, but like then I look through the list. I'm like, now I have to do that because it's like I got that mentality when I first started a game that I have to do everything perfectly, but then I burn myself out and I just play it like the worst way possible.
Achievements were fun. I liked achievements. I like
achievements when they're doable, not like kill like 7,000 of this while handstanding in like the corner.
Be the best of the best of the best. Like you have to be the hardest for me was the multiplayer, especially in Call of Duty, where you had to like be top tier like all the time for whatever matches or whatever it is. And then Halo, same thing, you had to be top tier. But I liked them. There's some fun stuff, especially Halo. There's the skull ones that you could find, and you get achievements for that. And then Call of Duty 4 was the plane one or something. I forget what that one was called. The Mile High Club. The High My Club. Anyway, but they were saying with the Xbox One X, they're going to add extra polish, I guess, to some Xbox 360 games like Halo 3 and stuff like that. So, backwards compatibility. I think it's awesome. What do you think?
I think it's terrible. Take it back.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Take it back. This is why, Jonah, this is going to be your last episode. Thanks for coming on, though.
I'm just going to head over to the High My Club.
That's awesome. So, anything else to add?
Yeah, PlayStation should do this.
They should freaking do it.
Yeah, they should do it. Don't be like, oh, no one wants to play old games because we don't want to play good old games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, PS3, you could play PS1 games on them. And the first renditions, you can play PS2 games, but that was it. And then they only played PS1 games. And that was it.
I want to play Budokai again, but like not the one that was re-released for PS3 because that one had music taken out.
They had music taken out?
Yeah, because the person that made that music
died.
No,
wrote his licensing on newspaper.
He plagiarized it.
Oh,
yeah, Kenji Yamamoto.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, can't believe it. I think that's the name.
That's like the guy like watching. He's just like, oh, what did I do? I do nothing.
Yeah, hold on, let me look that. I don't want to like assume this guy plagiarized it. The guy who made the music in Budokai did plagiarize it. They had to remove it. I don't know if that was him.
That's happened before.
Yeah.
What was that at in the show, I think, too, something like that. I don't know if it was Bruce Faulkner or something like that.
No, it wasn't Bruce Faulkner.
Even though he was amazing. There was something to do with like something that sounded like AC/DC or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's Bruce Faulkner's music. Yeah. Did they take his music out?
I think so. Somewhere.
Was there? Oh, I didn't know it was. They did that.
They're mean.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I mean, maybe that's why they invited him back, even though he made freaking best Super Saiyan 3 transformation ever.
Yeah, they took his music out and replaced it by other stuff.
By other stuff.
Other stuff.
Enter Sandman by Metallica.
So yeah, Budokai's remaster.
Sweet. I'd fight to that.
Yeah, I would too.
Anyway, backwards compatibility. What do you think? Let us know down in the comments below.